Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. While Joan and Chock Chapple from the Golden Bachelorette have strong convictions, their refusal to relocate has affected their relationship. The couple found love through a dating tournament, with Chock grabbing Joan's attention from their first meeting. His charisma and patent choco noodle soup landed him the season's first date. By the end of this date, the couple had discovered common ideals, perspectives, and romantic history. Their connection grew over time, and in the finale of the Golden Bachelorette Season 1, Joan chose Chock, who proposed. Although Joan and Chock appear unfazed by the hardships of a public relationship, such as online criticism, one concern remains: distance. Chock lives in Wichita, Kansas, and Joan lives in Rockville, Maryland. The couple is separated by more than 1,000 miles, but they have attempted to make the situation work. Joan and Chock have traveled frequently to see each other for vacations and enjoyment. They are prepared to live together, yet neither will leave their roots. Hopefully, their differences will not drive them apart. While being in a public relationship brings internet criticism, Joan and Chock have not let it deter them from their purpose. They have maintained a single message: you can find love at any age. They are determined to unite and inspire followers rather than resorting to cruelty. Joan and Chock have remained committed to their partnership despite the criticism. Joan and Chock have achieved significant progress in their careers. Chock is a businessman who also dabbles in real estate, owning 3 properties in Wichita and neighboring areas. He started Insurance Services Group, a full-service insurance office in Wichita. Joan's Bachelor of Computer Science degree led to a variety of career opportunities, including project consulting, interior design, and private school administration. Since their reality show appearance, the couple has concentrated on their influencer position. Joan and Chock were successful on their own, but they work well together. Joan and Chock inspire one another to accept change and prioritize their families. When the holidays neared, Joan and Chock reached an agreement by flying with their relatives and exchanging holidays. Joan and her family flew to Kansas for Christmas, while Chock and his family flew to Maryland for Thanksgiving. They've made their living arrangements work. In a shopping video uploaded on Chock and Joan's Instagram, she encourages Chock to step outside of his comfort zone. She persuaded Chock to purchase a floral print, and despite his initial doubts, he accepted the new style. When purchasing the item, the insurance executive said, "Never in a million years would I think I'd wear this," with a big smile. Joan and Chock are developing, adjusting, and learning from their partnership. While Joan and Chock are unknown where they will live, their relationship has the potential to grow. Chock naturally prefers to remain in Kansas. Chock has built an empire in Wichita, and even if his children have moved away, his social network and career remain local. Joan intends to remain in Maryland because her family, particularly her elderly mother, is still nearby. Joan's mother, Mary, lives at the Overlook, a senior living home in Maryland. The reality star has been anxious about her 92-year-old mother's health for some time. In the 3rd episode of The Golden Bachelorette, Joan received a phone call from health professionals alerting her that Mary had a major respiratory problem. Joan and Chock have good reasons to stay in their hometowns, but whatever they chose will work. Wichita, as Chock notes in an Instagram video, is both economical and hospitable. Joan, who was introduced to Chock's acquaintances in late February, would have Chock in his social network if she moved away. The couple has been discussing owning a shared flat in New York, namely Soho, and this decision may be equally advantageous. Their apartment would be a non-committal place to stay during week-long trips. This could allow Joan and Chock to leave their home without permanently relocating. Joan and Chock would enjoy New York as a film and television hub. It might be a starting point for their television careers. Joan and Chock should not let housing issues jeopardize their love. So far, they have successfully navigated the long-distance situation. Ideally, the couple should take the time to carefully consider all choices before committing to a single site. Otherwise, they may harbor residual anger. The couple has all the elements of a good, happy relationship. Joan and Chock should not allow extraneous influences to sway their decision while they are under the spotlight. Wherever they choose to dwell, the Golden Bachelorette's first couple will make it home. Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple, the beloved couple from the Golden Bachelorette, represent more than a romantic success story. They embody the possibility of renewal, the resilience of seasoned love, and the tension between personal roots and shared futures. Their journey, shaped by intense moments on reality television and equally intimate ones away from the cameras, has captivated fans who see themselves reflected in the joys and challenges of their later-in-life love story. From the very beginning of the Golden Bachelorette Season 1, Chock Chapple stood out, not only to viewers but to Joan herself. On that first night, surrounded by hopeful suitors, Chock's charisma sparkled. His humor, warmth, and confidence blended into a magnetic energy that couldn't be ignored. And when he presented Joan with a steaming bowl of his signature choco noodle soup, a family recipe he had spent decades perfecting, he wasn't just offering comfort food. He was offering a glimpse into his soul. That soup became more than a novelty, it became a symbol of his heart, effort, and personality. It earned him the coveted first date, and it set the tone for what would become one of Bachelor Nation's most heartfelt love stories. During that first date, Joan and Chock peeled back their layers. They shared their fears about opening up again, their past heartbreaks, and their dreams for the future. It quickly became clear that both of them were looking not just for companionship but for true partnership, someone who would laugh with them, support them, challenge them, and walk beside them in this later chapter of life. By the season finale, that initial connection had blossomed into a deep emotional bond. Joan chose Chock not just out of romantic affection, but from a place of trust, mutual respect, and spiritual alignment. Chock's proposal was heartfelt and thoughtful. He didn't promise a perfect life, but he promised presence, loyalty, and love, and Joan accepted without hesitation. But once the cameras stopped rolling, real life began. And with it came one of the hardest questions any couple must face: where will we live? Joan Vassos has deep roots in Rockville, Maryland. Her career, community involvement, and family ties have anchored her to the East Coast for decades. After raising children and experiencing profound personal loss, Maryland became not just a home but a sanctuary. Similarly, Chock's life is firmly planted in Wichita, Kansas. With a thriving insurance business and several real estate properties under his belt, Chock has built a successful and comfortable life in the Midwest. His office, friendships, and daily rhythms all tie back to his community. Though united in love, Joan and Chock remain separated by over 1,000 miles, and neither one has been ready to relocate. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe my channel and do not miss any update.